Hello, intrepid experimenters. I'm coming on this week to do a reading for what we need to focus on in the week ahead as people that are connected and working on energy agency and how to walk a good path in the world that's good for us and for the rest of our earth life field, if you want to call it that. People are very concerned right now. I understand that. There's a lot of mixed messages. News reporting has devolved into sort of social media, emotional triggering to try to bring people to one point of view or another as opposed to clear communication, which people reason through. So it's difficult to get clear information. So I want to encourage you, first of all, to use the Google AI function to get facts that are on the record about stuff instead of just accepting whatever is being reported in any particular place. You do have a tool now to help you figure out how much of that is reasonable and how much of it is really off the path. But I'm going to pull a reading today to look at the week ahead and see what we, as I said, let's call us Earthwalkers, what the Earthwalkers need to focus on in the week ahead to move things in a good way forward. All right, hold on and I'll bring you down. What we're going to do today is use the Good Tarot. It's a Colette Baron Reed deck. And then I'm going to use the Chakras by Tony Hartman to clarify, because we're talking about energy. And it seems appropriate to use, heart-centered tarot as well as energy-focused clarifiers. All right, so hold on. I'll shuffle up and bring you down, and then we'll pull the cards and see what they have to say. Okie dokie. So, as usual, I have shuffled up, but I will do one or two more shuffles, and then we'll see what the cards want to pull out for the top card. Show us what we need to be focused on for the week ahead. For highest good for ourselves, the planet, everything that lives in the life field. Let's see if anything pops out. What do we need to be focused on? Focusing our energy on. Where do we need to be putting our energy focus? Oh, we got one. That's where they want to go. Always go where they want to go. There's bigger energy forces. All right, we had a little hiccup there. Let's see if we can do these now. Lots of energy hiccups. For the week. Alrighty, little technical problem there, sorted it. We're having storms. Alright, time to get the top card off this. The one they want to pop. It looks like they got one pop to the side there. That looks like the one for the top. Alrighty, let's see what we're getting here. The Fool card. So we're on a whole new journey. This is the beginning. We are at a beginning point. That's the first thing we're being advised. And that is clarified by enlightenment. This is a moment of clarity. Clarity. and a new journey. What are we challenged by? The sun. We're challenged by the truth being revealed. We're challenged to make it good. And that's what we're asking about. How do we make it good? Our challenge is how to make it good. And that is clarified by recovery. This has to do with recovering something, a key. That key is your energy agency. And if you want to create something good, you have to engage it. We had control over the messenger of water. This is that Page of Cups. This is this one bringing the message about energy, bringing the energy, new energy, creative energy, inspirational energy. This is what we have control over. How we message about the energy. And this is clarified by gossip. A lot of people use gossiping to create negative energy. If you're gossiping and it brings out truth, right? So if you're talking and you're bringing out truth and using energy in a way for good, that's communication. If you're talking to run people down and create negative energy and judge and control, that's gossip. And that's what we had control over, and putting the energy into that. The past affecting today is transformation. You know, this is your death card. But it's about the transformation that brought a change already to the world. We've already moved into a higher frequency realm. It's already been done. It's in the past. And it's a transformation. And that's what's affecting us now. And that is clarified by impasse. That you cannot go back. You cannot go back through that portal to the negative energy. That day is done. The things we cannot control above us, strength. Look at all these higher arcanas. This is an important read. We cannot control the strength of energy and this transformation and where we are. You can't fight it. That's clarified by wisdom. So the wisdom is to understand how we don't control the energy, we work with it. We use wisdom to manifest with it, because it's the entire earth field, and then the cosmic field beyond that. You're a puny little human. So am I, it's what it is. What we are manifesting right now is the call. Again, higher arcana, judgment, the wake-up call. This is it. You know that song? I've posted a bunch of times on Facebook, a bunch of different versions. People get ready. The trains are coming. That's where we are. You get on the energy manifestation agency, complete human agency train, which is all about love and higher good and the whole of everything. Mitakleu yase. We are all related, and that's where we are manifesting now. And that is clarified by passion. If we had the same passion for the kind of world that peace and AI technology that helps us manage resources, with the creativity of human beings, what that can bring, the kind of world that can create, which is really everybody having not just what they need, but what fires their passions for good. where we are in relation to this, the King of Swords. It's about how we are directing our external thinking. We have to stop letting other people control our thinking. We have to direct our critical thinking skills that are employed in our connection to put out there the things, the communications, the intentions based on creative thought that create balance, that create abundance, that are good and fair. And that's how we see ourselves. That's our job. Insecurity is what clarifies it, because we are insecure in our thinking. And that's because you have to have your energy, your heart energy, you have to have that engaged in the process of the thinking. And that's what it's telling us. Right now we are insecure in directing the external energy. We're worried about it. The environment in which we sit is the 8 of fire. These are those wands flying through the air. I've had this 2 weeks in a row in the 11:11 readings. This is what we're in. Things are coming out of the sky, some from earth, some from humans, some from, it's all about the passions that no longer worked. They have to come down. And all that information about how our passions, which are giving us this insecurity, are affecting us, is all around us now. And that is clarified by creation. It's coming from Earth herself. Things in the sky, like that lightning that flew across Georgia. This is the Earth being, Wakia, lightning woman. She threw that. It's a wake-up call. This is something we cannot control. All of these things that we misunderstood in the past are now going to be revealed anew, because we have to understand them anew. And it's all about this earth field, the earth's role in the cosmos, all of it. Hopes and fears. 6 of earth. This is the karma card. This is about well-being being handed out, doled out, hung on the antlers of creator and balanced, and who gets what. And we're afraid of that. We're afraid we're going to lose. And this is clarified by balance. This is what we're afraid of, as this, cards are telling us. So what is the outcome? What is the outcome for the question for us to focus on? Hierophant. This is about that duality thinking of the planet. There is something else that directs the energies of the planet and the energy agency of the planet. Humans don't really do it. We see this a lot for the courts and stuff of the humans, but this is about the representative on earth of this higher realm reality, okay? And that's what it's telling us. You have to be the representative on earth of the higher realm reality about energy. This is about bringing it down on the earth at this time. And that is clarified by joy. And that is the energy of life. The life field that allows everything to exist is a result of the love of a planet that lives Earth and an atmosphere that lives Ska. And they came together somehow, somehow they were attracted to each other. And it's a love thing. And in the field they create between them, there is all this life. It's a joyous expression of life. And that's where if we are in that joy, then we're bringing that down onto the earth. So that is where they're telling you to focus energy for the week. Be in joy. Bring the reality, the energy realities of the life field down into you and into your surroundings. Bottom of the deck is the Two of Earth. We are in the balance. This is all about the well-being, balancing well-being. We have a choice to make now. It's very important this week. And that is clarified on the bottom by perseverance. It's been long, it's been hard, but this was never going to be short. This is nothing more than the fundamental transformation of the earth realm into something humans have never even really conceived of yet. They want it though. They feel it. They feel that. So persevere. And that is the message. Persevere in, taking care of self-care, your well-being, and in manifesting joy and bringing that around you. So that's the message of the cards for the week. Hold on and I'll bring you up. We'll close it out. Well, there we have it. We're all about change. And as it happens for this week, I wore my butterfly, and that butterfly is all about change as well. So, we have within us everything we need to address this moment. Our solar system is far more complicated than we understand, as well as the cosmos. We travel in a spiraling formation through our galaxy, and there are energy flows in that galaxy that differ. Just like you see a river's energy flows get shifted around by banks and various things. And there is an energy flow which is very strong that comes from the galactic center. And just like the sun can sometimes be stronger here, depending on various planets and things and where they are, so we can get into a flow from the great galactic sun that is stronger. And the Earth's solar system has moved into that range. And that frequency of energy, that it creates a different environment in all of the energy fields. It's a higher frequency energy. Lower frequency energies cannot exist when the frequency shifts up. They fall out, and that's what's happening. So focus on yourself and your self-care and your joy, and understand that energy is being brought into the earth, and you are vehicles of emitting it and using it to create good. And that's what the focus needs to be now, as we have stepped through a portal that we cannot go back through. We will not go back into that lower frequency energy for a very long time, a very, very long time. And it's going to take a long time for this effect to be understood as it affects the earth and the people, all the living beings on the earth. But it's okay. It's perfectly fine. It's just different. So have a great week. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you think, and I'll send out some shorts on the Manx Sanctuary and the corn soon. Ready for an update. So love you guys, really. I love you all so very, very much, and I know that you have everything it takes. You came in fully equipped. So look forward to it. See you next week.